Hey you guys, welcome to my table of three. I'm Keri, and today is Saturday, January 13th, and for me, Saturdays is my grocery haul day. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. I don't take the camera into the stores because I'm still not comfortable filming and talking in front of everyone, and plus a lot of the stores that I've seen don't like vloggers to do that. So I'm just going to share with you now my menu plan and what I plan to spend my budget. And then when we get back from grocery hauling, I will show you what I got. Okay, for first, let me just start by saying welcome to all my new subscribers. I've hit 500, which is mind-blowing because you guys like to listen to me ramble or talk nonsense, I guess. But I'm glad to entertain you. I'm glad to have each one of you on this journey with me. I hope you stick around. I hope you like what you see. And if you have a channel, drop your channel link below so I can check you out as well. For those of you that are new, my family and I am on a weight loss journey, and my family and I eat low carb, gluten free, and I eat Trim Healthy Mama. So in this video, you may hear me later when I'm talking about the foods, I may say S or E meals, and that is basically related to that Trim Healthy Mama diet plan. A S meal is high fat, low carb. E meal will be a higher carb veggie and lower in fat. So if you want to see more about Trim Healthy Mama, I'll try to remember to put a link down below to their plan, to their website, so you can check that out. And for all of those that follow me for a while, you guys know how that goes. I've talked about it before. So the first thing I do before grocery day is I clean my fridge out, which I've already done that. It's super early. Jumped up, I cleaned that out. Woke up really, by the way, this clock here does not work. If you see, it's not moving, and that's not really what time it is. Woke up really early this morning. Our power went off, and so we had to call and report the outage. And apparently it was an isolated outage, and it was just our home. So thankfully they're super good. That was about 5:30 this morning. So just a couple of hours ago. They're super good. They've already been here, the guy had, and he fixed it with some kind of meter issue on the side of our house. It flicked through something. We don't really know. But anyway, he fixed it. So we decided we were up already. Let's just get dressed, shower, get dressed, and hop in the car, because we travel about an hour to an hour 20 minutes to do our grocery shopping, because there is an Aldi's there and a discount grocery store that we like to shop at, and it saves us a ton of money. So enough with that. Let me jump into what my meal plan looks like this week, and these meals will be either low carb meals, low carb, gluten free, and or Trim Healthy Mama, which is a little higher carb, like you may see a sweet potato or brown rice, but they'll be lower in fat. So I won't cover each one of those meals unless you're interested. You can just ask me below, but I'll just go over my menu plan. Now, I'm not super fancy with my menu plan. I love notebooks like this one that says, this girl runs on lattes and dreams. Mostly lattes and prayers, but lattes and dreams. And so I just keep notebooks like this lying around everywhere, and I write my shopping list in it after I build my menu plan. So I do 2 weeks at a time. And for those of you that are new, or those of you that may not remember, I do bi-monthly shopping trips. So that means I shop twice a month. Now, if there's an emergency and something comes up, or if I need to do a blog recipe, I will run out and get that, but not very often. I try to stick to budget, and that means if I go twice a month, I get what I need, and I don't overspend. So that's a tip. So the first thing I did was plan for this week's menus, and I don't know if you guys can see them. You probably can't, so I'll read some out. Today, after we get back, we're going to have a low-carb pizzas. Sunday, we're going to have pork loins and Brussels sprouts. And if you note, a lot of this is going to be a meat and a veggie side, because that's just how I do it. We don't eat a lot of casseroles. I do have casseroles on my blog, and those are some of our favorites, but we mainly do a protein and a veggie, or a protein and starch, which you'll see. So not super fancy, but we like it, and we like to eat that way. Sunday, pork loin and Brussels sprouts. Monday, we're having turkey burgers, or maybe chicken burgers, depending on what kind of ground meat is on sale when I get there. And sweet potatoes, that's our starchy side for our Trim Healthy Mama E. Tuesday, we're having chicken adobo, which I'll fix in the Instapot, which is just something I've been fixing for years, and now I've taught myself how to do it in the Instant Pot. Maybe I'll do a video on it. And then some kind of steamed veggie, probably green beans, or I do have some broccoli still in the fridge, so maybe that. Wednesday night is our church night. I don't get home from work on Wednesdays until about 5:30, and church starts at 7, so I like to do things really simple. So we're going to do some kielbasa and salads. Thursday we're going to do chicken breast with boneless, skinless, which is lower fat, and then brown rice and a veggie. So there's your Trim Healthy Mama e-meal, which is higher in carbs. Friday, we're going to do low-carb burgers, which I'm going to use venison because we have some of that in our freezer. And I'll tell you what I have in my freezer in just a few minutes that I don't have to buy. And then our breakfast is through the week. We're going to have bacon, egg cups, oats, and protein shakes. So, and then lunches, we just usually do leftovers. I don't ever plan for lunches. We just do leftovers or things that are in the fridge. So, and then I have the next week planned out. I do it 2 weeks at a time. So, that next Saturday, I forgot to tell you, one key thing I do before I start doing this mini plan is I look at my planner, which I love this Happy Planner, and I go through and I see what nights we have things, like on the 22nd we have a homeschooling co-op meeting from 6 to 8, so I know that I need something super fast that night that I can get on the table after homeschooling that day and then get out the door. Because sometimes we eat at Reach meetings at our co-op meetings, but this night we don't. And then church, I know I need super fast. And then if there's anything, sometimes we go to a small business fellowship and we'll eat there, and I note that, which I know on here I would just put I need salad to take to meeting or something like that. Which I need to pick up a couple of desserts or mixes or something that I can find to take to those meetings so it'll be easier for me. So I had a couple things. Church is one, and then we had the meeting. So Saturday, which is the 20th, we'll be doing pork roast or loin in the Instant Pot and veggies. Maybe radishes if I can find them. If not, we'll do eggplant or something like that. Sunday, we're doing hot dogs in a bowl with chili, which is just basically uncured beef hot dogs we chop up, and we do some of my chili that I have in the freezer, chili over the top with cheese. Super easy after church, and I love those kind of meals. We'll eat that for lunch, and then I'll make enough to where we could eat dinner later if we want it. Monday we have that homeschool meeting, so we're just going to do a freezer meal with chicken fajita rice, which is chicken breast, fajita peppers, taco seasonings, and brown rice, which is another higher carb Trim Healthy Mama e-meal. Tuesday, we're going to do bacon cheeseburger salads, which is I call bacon cheeseburgers in a bowl. I have that recipe on my link, or just ideas, because it's so simple. I'll try and link that below. Wednesday, we're going to do another church, so another simple kielbasa and veggies. And I just put veggies because it will depend on whatever Aldi has on sale that I can grab that we like. Thursday, we'll do turkey burgers again, some more sweet potatoes, and some kind of green leafy veg also. Friday, we'll do pork chops. Boneless pork chops, and I'll get loins at probably Aldi, and I'll just slice those. And then I'm going to get some cabbage. And then breakfasts will be the same as this week coming up, which will just be your basic eggs, bacon, leftovers if we want leftovers, and then for an E or higher carb, you can do oats or things like that. So, super simple menu plan. That's how I do it. Nothing really fancy. We budget for about $160 to $170 every 2.5 weeks. So, that's what we do. And we try to keep that. That includes our pet food, our food, toilet paper, dishwashing liquid, laundry soap. I should probably separate it out, but I don't. So, that's what we budget. And we don't eat a lot of processed food. So, it is probably higher than some other families of 3, but since I'm trying to lose weight and my husband tries to limit his carbs, we try to eat this low-carb healthy plan. And when we do eat carbs, we do only natural carbs like sweet potatoes and things like that. So, I think that's about it. I'm trying to think if there's any other details for my newbies, newly subscribers. I will say I do work part-time outside of the home, outside of homeschooling my son Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday right now. So those nights I try and have something either really easy or in the Instant Pot. So that's why that's why I keep it simple. I'm also a food blogger at mytable3.com. If you'd like to check that blog out, you can check the link below. And all my recipes there are Trim Healthy Mom friendly and low carb and keto friendly also, some of them. There'll be some with the higher carb, which if you're keto or low carb, you won't eat those. But if you're Trim Healthy Mama, they'll be good emails. So check that out. I'm about to get the car loaded up, and we're going to head out for our shopping trip, and then I will show you guys what we find when we get back, and hopefully we'll find some good deals. Started with our discount grocery store, and this I didn't get near as much as I normally get there, but I didn't need a whole lot of stuff, and so I just need to go to this to check. I did get a little bit of meat. Anyway, let's start down here. So they did not have any. Normally I get the coffee pods there. They're 10 cents a piece, and so I usually stock up on those enough to last me for 2 weeks. But this time they didn't have pods, so I bought it by the pot. Each one of these little bags is a pot, and they are, let's see, 29 cents a packet. These Starbucks ones, they are a little bit more. They are 79 cents for these Starbucks coffee packs, and this actually makes 1.5. So sometimes if I have a decaf pot, a small pot, I'll add half of this into that, so I have half and half. So that was the coffee for this time. I got a box of the baking soda. I got 3 things of mayo, and they have that. See if it'll focus. For 80 cents a container, so I got 3 of those, one to use and 2 to put up. They had this Prego savory bacon Alfredo sauce. It has about, let's see if it'll focus. It's not going to. 3 carbs for, let me see if I can tell, 1/4 of a cup. My son loves this on spaghetti squash and stuff, so I grabbed some of that. Next I got some beef broth, and I got some chicken broth, and those were each 99 cents a container. I like buying them in these cartons instead of the cans, although I did get a couple of cans from Aldi, because after I bought this and then left, I decided I probably need a little bit more. They had this Kraft Philadelphia mild cheddar for $1.49 a package, which we can't get that anywhere cheaper. The cheapest we can get this is probably at Walmart in our area, and well, it's close to $3 for this bag of Kraft. I don't see this very often, so I don't know. You guys might can tell me in the comments below, but I got 3 of those to put up. I got this. I love this Copper brand mozzarella cheese. It's actually 10 ounces instead of an 8-ounce block. It's only $1.79. So I got 4 of those. This mozzarella cheese is yeah, it's good until June of 18, so we have plenty of time. This will last us probably, I don't know, 3 weeks or so, maybe 4 weeks, because we'll go through about a block a week. I picked up some of these little Laughing Cow Swiss cheese breadstick packs for $1 each. My son really likes these things, and so I got him some of these. Also grabbed him some Laura bars. Now, these are not Trim Healthy Mama, but they have these for 10 cents a piece, and he wanted some, and I do let him have those. They'd be a crossover because they have your e-fuel and some fat in it, I think. I'm not sure how much fat, but anyway, they have a lot of sugar from the fruit and the dates and things, but he really likes those, and I'd rather have these than a candy bar, so I grabbed him some of those. And then for me, I really didn't get a ton of meat because I have a freezer full, so I just got 4 of these. They have the light smoked sausage made from turkey, beef, and pork, and they were, let's see if I can find it, yeah, $1.49 each, so I got those. They had their Fit and Easy extra lean fresh ground chicken breast, which I like for e-meals. They had it for $1.99 a pound, so I got 2 of those. And then we did grab a bag of potatoes. Sometimes my son loves potatoes, so I get these and we can mash them up and freeze them, and every once in a while he can have some mashed potatoes. They were $2 a bag. And then this, guys, if you trigger easily with sweets or sugar, look away now. But this is from some kind of deli, like Sam's or something, and our discount grocery store had these. These are huge, thick brownies. Can you see how thick they are? And they were, let's see if it'll focus, because you guys really, is it going to focus? Because I really want you guys to see it. Anyway, it's $2, guys. $2. Anyway, what I'm going to do with these, because they are not Trim Healthy Mama, not low carb, not sugar free, is a lot of times we have homeschool co-op meetings, and I'm in charge a lot of times of bringing dessert or something. Well, this thing is huge. I mean, you could cut this probably into 4 dozen brownies, if not more. So I'm going to freeze these. I got 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them. So I'm going to freeze these, and then actually I'm going to cut them in half and freeze them, and then thaw them out when I need stuff to take to our meetings, and that'll save me a lot of time. This is actually going to be a whole lot cheaper than me buying this stuff to make it, and that way I can freeze them so they're not in our face, so we don't have to worry about eating them ourselves, and I can pull them out and thaw them the night before the meeting and be good to go. Let's see what else. Oh, I also got these Oscar Mayer Angus beef, uncured beef franks. We bought these the last time we went, which I don't think I filmed, but they were $3.99, I think. Yeah, $3.99. And we really enjoy them. There's 6 packages of 4 in here. So I'm going to put those in the freezer and pull those out. And I think that is all I have. And I spent $50 at the discount grocery store. So I actually think, oh, there was some medicine that we got, like vitamins and things like that, which I think has already been put up. Let me see. Yeah, so that's why we spent $50. And that's all we have. I think it's a lot, especially with the vitamins and stuff. So now I'm going to just scan one more time and let you see everything. And then we're going to hop over and check out our Aldi's haul. To scan our Aldi haul, I spent, I think, $87. Actually, let's see. I've already broke into that coffee, that Starbucks coffee. I had to brew me a pot. We woke up really early this morning with our electricity. Something on the meter on the side of our house messed up at 5:30. It went out, so it woke all of us up. But I spent $87.65 at Aldi's. And this is what I got. I got cumin, my basic spices that I love, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin powder. Now, I don't know if everybody may not have Aldi's in your town, and we drive about an hour or so to get to Aldi's, but our Walmart has spices. It's smaller containers than these, and it is about the same price, honestly. The garlic powder is like smaller than this, and it's $1.47, I believe now, where this garlic powder is larger, and it's only $1.19 at Aldi. So if you have an Aldi's, pick up your garlic powder and onion powder there, and even cumin is $1.19, and it's very expensive at Walmart. So, but if you don't have an Aldi, but you have a Dollar General, the Dollar General brand of cumin, I think it's, is it Clover Valley? Yeah, Clover Valley, I think. Their cumin is $1. So if you're looking for cumin, less expensive, then check out Aldi or the Dollar General. Next, I got olive oil, and it wasn't a fantastic price. It was $3.99, but you know, it was pretty good. I got a bottle of ketchup for Nate. It was 89 cents. Then the meat, all I got were these 2 pork tenderloins. You guys, these are actually not tenderloins. They're just pork loins. So they would not work in an E meal, okay? These are just great. Both of these were about $9 a piece, a little over. And I will cut those out, cut these in half. And these 2 pork loins will actually serve as 4 nights of dinner with leftovers for us. Then we're going to go over to dairy. I'm going to get my coffee all the way because I need it. I got 2 pounds of butter. I believe it was, let me see. I got a receipt over here. $2.99, I think. The milk, my son is 9. He still drinks milk. Now, this is 1.5 gallons. It has to be drank by the 22nd. And today is the 11th. So we have about 11 days. And between milk, a little bit of milk in his oatmeal, and in his just breakfast and things like that, he'll eat that. So a little thing of low-fat cottage cheese for my Trim Healthy Mama shakes. A container of sour cream. 2 things of half and half, which we've already opened one of these. Me and my husband both have coffee because, again, we were up super early. And we didn't have half and half in coffee this morning before we left. So, moving on. Almond milk, unsweetened, at Aldi. I love their almond milk, and it's only $1.99 a carton. So, again, that's something you really need to check out if you have Aldi. 2 cans of black beans, organic black beans. So much cheaper to make your own, but I did not want to buy dried, and matter of fact, I didn't even see dried. So, since I have my Instant Pot, I probably need to work on the dried beans more because it'd be so much quicker than soaking them overnight. So, I'm going to get off that rambling trail and move on. I got all my tomato products that I needed to stock up on for soups and my sausage and pepper casserole, stuff like that. So, these 6 cans are just diced tomatoes, and I think they're just regularly 69 cents. A few cans, or 4 cans of tomato sauce. I got a mushrooms because we're going to have low-carb pizza for supper. I did grab another couple cans of chicken stock. I like to get mine in those cartons like I showed you earlier. But once I got to Aldi's, I got to thinking, you know what, I'm probably going to need a little extra chicken stock for my soups or stuff. So I grabbed 2 more cans. Then we moved on to frozen. I grabbed 4 bags of these baby Brussels sprouts because we really love those steamed or roasted in the oven. I just thaw them, a little bit of salt and pepper, garlic powder, olive oil, and roast them. Green beans that we can steam in the bag. Then we got fresh produce this week. We got quite a bit. We will eat the fresh. Now, a lot of these things will last longer than you think if you don't open them up. So, I've had these big heads of cauliflower last me 2 weeks or more. So, this will stretch out. And some of these I'm going to chop up and freeze, but I'll tell you about those. The cabbages, they were huge heads, so we'll have these for dinner a couple of nights, maybe 3 nights. And they were $1.19 a head, which is fantastic at Aldi. The cauliflower was $1.69 a head, and a lot of times the heads are really small, so dig around in there, and don't be afraid to lift up the container and the little box it's in, the produce carton or crate, and see if you can find the bigger heads, because I'm all about, when they're eaches, get the biggest one you can. That's how you get more bang for your buck. So I dug around until I found 3 nice ones, and so we're going to have some cauliflower soup and then steamed cauliflower for dinner some night. Again, these peppers, I bought 3 packs of 3. They were on for 99 cents at Aldi. I'm going to chop up some and freeze them. Some will go in soups, some will go in casseroles, or maybe just sliced up for snacks. I did get 2 bags of sweet potatoes. My son loves sweet potatoes. They're also a great Trim Healthy Mama E fuel, which I like to use. They were $1.49 a bag, $1.49 for this bag of red onions. And then I also grabbed 2 eggplant because they were 99 cents, and we like eggplant au gratin, which I need to do a video probably on that sometime. So I will make that a couple of times in the next few weeks. And did I show you the pepperoni? I don't know if I did, but a bag of pepperoni for the pizzas we're going to make tonight. And that is my Aldi's haul. Okay, guys, that's it for my grocery haul for the next few weeks. Now, one thing I didn't show you that we'd already put up was the dog food, and that's included in my total of $160. We got 14 large cans with 2 inside dogs. If you haven't been with me very long or been watching my videos, you may not have heard them. If you have, you probably heard them yipping and yapping to get in and out. But we have 2 inside dogs. They eat wet food, and so we bought 14 cans of the wet food and also a treat for them just to gnaw on for the next weekend, next few days. And so that rounded out our total of $160 to feed our family for the next 2.5 weeks. That averages out probably to about $80 to $83 a week. And as you can see, we don't buy a lot of processed, just meat and vegetables. So I think that's pretty good. So we try to eat healthy. I am on a weight loss journey. I'm following Trim Healthy Mama. So yeah, I think we do pretty good. It is probably more expensive than some families spend on groceries for just a family of 3. But like I said, this will last us 2.5 weeks at least before I go shopping. Because I go shopping bi-monthly, twice a month. And this will last us until my next haul. And some of the things like the cheese and the meat and stuff in the freezer will still be there. And don't forget, I have tons of chicken that I found on sale the last time we went shopping that I didn't record. So that's why I didn't get a ton of meat. We have also have deer meat in our freezer because my brother-in-law is a huge hunter and they give us deer. So that's our shopping haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we use, what I picked up, and the deals that I found. Let me know in the comments below what you spent on your weekly grocery budget, or if you find any great deals. And thank you always for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy these grocery video hauls. And I will see you guys next time, because now I have to go put up all these groceries, which is my least favorite part. So, see you guys next time.